If you're tired of digging shallow holes, looking for a solution or a strategy to selling your art, then give me 5 minutes to show you what going deep with a program like the Art of Selling Art will actually mean for your art journey. What you're looking at right now is the back office when you join the Art of Selling Art. TASA focuses on three things. Number one, communication. How do you articulate your story in a way that your ideal collector needs to hear it? Marketing. How do you reach more of those ideal collectors? Sales. How do you turn conversations with those people into a sales conversation and then get paid for what you do best, create art? Now, this program supports you in those three pillars through all of the content that I've been putting in here for the last 7 years, and more focused in that area is the roadmap. And the roadmap builds its way from communication to sales, or to marketing and then to sales. This is the house of TASA. And in that house of TASA, you have the bricks, which is all of these separate training modules, which I'm going to show you here in a second. The mortar that holds all the bricks together is the support structure you get through the members group in the Art of Selling Art. Here we have weekly coaching calls, 3 coaches supporting all of the artists who are inside this program, and unlimited support for anything that you're working on in your art business. You can come here, you can get clarity in what you learn in the program, and you can participate in an expanding envelope of learning and application from what you learn inside the program to how that meets the real world when it comes to marketing, sales, and communication. So this is the roadmap that you're going to be following when you join Art of Selling Art. It starts with practical business skills. How do you set really good goals? How do you manage your time so that you can take what's happening in your real life and fit in what you're going to learn in the Art of Selling Art and then apply it to your art business? And then it expands from there. You have the TASA Masterclass, which is the 5,000 foot view on the Art of Selling Art. Then you have the Finding Your Voice, which is this workshop takes 10 years of creative wandering and condenses it into 6 months of intentional action on your creativity. Right? I have everyone start this in the beginning because it's such a powerful practice for your art. I don't teach you how to paint or draw or photograph, but I will focus in this workshop and help you through your art career creating your voice visually. Right? That was a tangent. The 7 principles of marketing is going to change the way you speak to people from now on, and the customer avatar is going to help you identify your target market. This is super important because you've been told 1,000 times to price your art for what you think it's worth. I call that BS. We need to price our art for our ideal client. Then you can have price product market or price market match. Now, in order to reach our ideal client, we need to know who they are so we know how to speak to them. And on top of the customer avatar, our next thing that we talk about is the 4 artist statements. Your academic bio, your academic artist statement, your story bio, which is how people get to know you and like you, and your why statement, which becomes the crux of your entire marketing envelope. So this is super, super important. And then we have social media explained, which everyone wants to jump into. I'll show you what this looks like in the back office. This goes into everything about optimizing your social media, and then how do you create really strong content that's ready to go viral when you catch that wind in your sails, and then how do you turn conversations into sales. So social selling is right there. Then you have website building, what belongs on your website, where you don't need a several $1,000s a year cut and paste platform. What you need is to instill the customer journey into your website. And then you need to get organic traffic to your website. So both of these are super important points in your art business. I just want to show you. This is what the SEO program looks like. This is how all of the programs are built inside of Art of Selling Art. So for instance, if you go to like the pricing your art video or modules, it has an introduction, and then everything is broken down into several sections from how do you understand the cost of your income and how do you actually market the price of your art or explain it to your buyers. So then we go into ABCs of sales. So if the 7 principles of marketing change the way you speak to people, the ABCs of sales is going to change the way you sell. It's going to optimize how you manage or enter a conversation with the potential buyer and when you pivot to a sale. Right? And then the off-ramp you need in order to go from selling to making it really easy for them to get their art. Email simplified. This is another super important one. Email marketing is so powerful, and we all, even I am guilty of sometimes letting it slide, but everything from setting up customer sequences to customer journeys to how do you follow up over email, what platform to use, et cetera, et cetera. The PR workshop is where you transition from organic marketing. All of this was organic marketing. Then you have earned marketing. How do you get on podcasts, written articles about you, et cetera. This is super important way to accelerate your growth. And then you have paid marketing. So earned marketing, organic marketing, earned marketing, paid marketing, all of that is included inside of TASA. This is the core roadmap, and then it expands to in-person sales, art fairs, art shows, and how do you get into businesses, how do you talk to art consultants and galleries, and all of that stuff is included inside this program. You have lifetime access to this. There's so much in here, but you have lifetime access to go through it or to come back to it to find how to get through a certain situation. And when you get those situations, you can get into our group where, again, you have unlimited access or unlimited support and ask those questions that are going to help you overcome your next hurdle or overcome or acquire your next collector. So if you've been digging those shallow holes and you are ready to go deeper into a plan of action, a strategy that you can apply to your art business, then use the button on this link. schedule a call with me. I'll show you, or we'll customize how this program fits into your art world. We'll find out together if you're a good fit, and then we will start building that momentum that you're looking for your art business.